And then she looks at me and she says, "I'm so sorry, I have to go." I just drove an hour. Okay, let's get this out of the way. The question is, are you gay? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I love all of you guys so much. Happy Valentine's Day to my single people. Happy Valentine's Day to my couples. Anyway, today I will be tackling all of you guys' relationship Valentine's Day questions. I posted a story on Instagram and had you guys comment under it some questions that you had for me for this YouTube video. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go check that out at Noah J. Wood on Instagram so you don't miss on opportunities like this as well. So we're about to get right into it and read some of y'all's questions. I'm kind of scared because some of y'all be crazy. All right, first question. Is Noah single? Yes, Noah is very single, and Noah has only had one girlfriend, I guess. I don't really like to call it that because I was in a relationship for like a month and then like we broke it off because it was weird and we were really good friends. So yeah, I don't really count it. Also, when introducing me to her grandparents, she said this is my friend. So I don't even know if you can call it a relationship. But yeah, Noah's single, has been single for a long time. 22 years strong. So if anyone wants to change that, be my guest. Would you date a girl from another continent? I think accents are, wait, yeah, if you're not in America, you probably won't have an American accent. I think accents are so hot. I love accents. So yes, I most definitely would date somebody in another continent. What do you think the most important thing about a relationship is? Communication. Communication is key in a relationship. I can't read your mind. I don't expect you to read mine. Especially if like I end up dating a girl who's been in like lots of relationships and she knows what she's doing. I, for one, don't know how to be a boyfriend, right? So you're gonna need to like teach me a lot. Well, not a lot. Like I have a brain, right? Like I can like, and I watch movies, like that helps enough. But like, I can't read your mind. So if like you're mad, tell me, don't expect me to like guess. Or if you're feeling some type of way, don't expect me to guess. I hate it when people make me guess. Or when like situations happen and then 2 weeks later you're like, well, this happened, I didn't like that. Why did you not tell me then? Because then I could have fixed it, right? But now we're 2 weeks later and like you have been holding that in your brain for that long? Like just tell me. What's the worst date you've ever been on? Oh my goodness. My parents are going to watch this and I don't think they know any of these stories. So sorry, Mom and Dad. I remember I drove an hour. I drove an hour to see a girl and she pulls up with her friend because they're scared. Like reasonably enough so, like I met her online, whatever. Her friend then lets her get in my car and we talked. She was like, you have to have the windows rolled down so I can hear what y'all are saying. I was like, okay. Anyway, we ended up going to Chili's. The friend makes her get out of my car, hop back in her car so she can drive with her to Chili's. She wouldn't drive with me to Chili's. We get to Chili's. Apparently, I didn't know this, but this was like a quadruple date or something because 5 other of their friends show up at the date while we're all eating Chili's. The girl that I'm there with then proceeds to get a phone call from her mother and was like, what? No, I'm so sorry. And like her mom tells her to come home. And then she looks at me and she says, I'm so sorry, I have to go. I just drove an hour to see you. And now she's abandoning me with her friends. So that was crazy. I have lots of more stories like that. One time I showed up to a date and the girl brought her brother. Her brother! It was a movie date, but like, I thought we were going to be alone and then she brought her brother and I was like, why didn't you tell me you're bringing your brother? She was like, I mean, like we were leaving for the date and like, he said he wanted to see the movie and I didn't like think to tell you. See, communication. Okay, let's get this out of the way. The question is, are you gay? I am not gay. I am a straight male that likes to paint his fingernails and wear jewelry and wear pearls. I'm not gay. I like women and only women. I've never been gay. I get that question so many times. I literally have people growing up telling me because I smile too much, because I have a bubbly personality, that makes me like men. I don't know if like y'all understand that like being gay means you like men, not that you like feminine things or feminine things. Like we're 2023. Like I like painting my nails, but how does that equate to me wanting to be with a dude? It doesn't make any sense. You see how that doesn't make any sense? Yeah. Anyway, I like women and women only. What's the most attractive thing about a girl? I would say her heart. Aww, yeah, her heart. I'm being serious though. Like her heart, how kind she is to other people. A smile is a big thing for me. Style is another big thing for me. But yeah, like definitely like personality, how well she can communicate, how well she can talk to people. If she takes an interest in what I like. Is it okay to say I love you to each other after just 4 days of being in a relationship? That's crazy. If you're in high school, this is so crazy. I love you is thrown around just so like, just out of the blue nowadays. People don't know what it means. I've met so many people that are like, he was the first person I loved. Like, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You don't know what love is. I'm sorry that you have a flawed view of what love is, but that was not love. I saw the way he treated you. He did not love you. So like, I don't know why you loved him, but he definitely didn't love you. And I guess love doesn't technically have to go both ways. For you to see that someone treats you like that and then be like, we loved each other, like no. There was one person loving in this situation. So no, I don't think saying I love you after 4 days is acceptable. I don't know. That word holds a lot of weight. So if you say it, you better mean it. And a lot of people use that word to manipulate people. That got really, really serious. Just be on the lookout for that word, because people show you that they love you through their actions, not their words. Ooh, I like this question. What are your red flags? I can tell you some icks that I have. I guess that's the same thing, right? When I'm watching a show with a girl and like the person on screen that they just are slobbering over. Like, just slobbering over. Like, I can't even enjoy the show because every single time this one dude pops on the screen, it's, oh my gosh, I want him to bang. Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, if I was his, like, oh my gosh, like, I'd let him do anything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, I'm watching for the plot, I'm watching for the acting. Like, this is a good story. I love this story. And you're ruining it over here with your, oh my gosh, I'd let him do anything to me. Like, I don't need to hear all of that. That's such a turnoff, bro. I'm telling you girls, it's a turnoff. Because like, if the roles, like if the girl came on the screen and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. Like, I'd do anything to her. Like, oh my gosh, I wish I could pin her against the wall. And I wish I could rip all of her. Like, how would you feel? Exactly. And that doesn't even pertain really to somebody I even like. It makes it worse if I like the girl. But just that in general is just, gets on my nerves. That's why I can't watch TV with people. I was really passionate about that one. More red flags. I say this in the most like non-offensive way, but like when they're too sensitive. And like, ooh, I know people are like, oh, whoa, Noah, whoa, don't cancel me. But it's just like, I'm a very sarcastic person, right? If I make a joke and like you get offended by that joke, like it's kind of like I joke 99% of the time. I grew up with 3 siblings. And we're all 26, 24, I'm 22, 21. We're all within 5 years of each other. So we grew up together, roasting each other. Like we still do to this day. When our family group chat, we always roasting each other, like messing with each other. Like, cause like we don't get offended by things because we had each other to bully each other growing up. And so like, that's how I've taken that and I like do that to other people. And I realize sometimes it can come across not right. And I do apologize for that whenever that does happen because I'm a self-aware person. Anyway, that's a whole different rant. I talk too much. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, it was about roasting. Yeah, so it's like, I think it's so attractive if I can like roast a girl or something or say something and she could like clap back at me and be like, whoa, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see how, you know what I'm saying? Like that, the playful banter, right? But like if I say something and it's immediately like, why would you say that? And like if I like you and you like me, obviously we know each other well enough. So it's like, if you know me, you know that I wouldn't say anything to purposefully upset you, right? So the fact that you're taking offense to it just makes me feel like you think that I'm not a nice person. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So it's like, if you are too sensitive to sarcasm, it's kind of a red flag. Oh my gosh. If you like talk about your ex on the first date or keep on bringing your ex up or say, because I do something that reminds me of the other person. That's why it's like, it's not my fault you decided to get with the trash dude before, right? I think it's just a red flag if a girl doesn't have a kind heart, which goes into my also like green flags or something that I look in a girl as well. So it's like, is she just like mean to people or like gossips about people a lot and doesn't have like, it's too like very judgy. Oh my gosh, like somebody who thinks in black and white. I can't have somebody who thinks in black and white. Like somebody who won't listen to you and just like trying to figure out the next thing to say because they think that they're right. Like I need somebody that listens and understands and can comprehend and like, you know, like doesn't judge people before like, has a lot of empathy. There we go. So a girl who lacks empathy, red flag. For me. This is all personal opinion. This is a fun question. Would you rather date a 10 but she stinks or date a 6 who smells a 6 who smells amazing? Because also like smell, girl, I don't know if y'all know this, but guys can tell what y'all smell like. Like that scent stays with us for a long time. Smells bring back a lot of memories. So it's like, if you smell good and you have a good cologne or something, guys are gonna take that with them. Trust me. It's 15 too early to start dating. If you cannot drive your own vehicle to the date, then you don't need to be dating. That's in my opinion. Like if you're 18 and still can't drive, maybe there's an exception. But like if you cannot drive your own car to like, well, if you cannot legally drive a car, any type of car, yet, you should not be dating. That's just me. Would you rather kiss your first contact or sleep with your fourth contact? Wait a minute, I have to check. I'd rather kiss my first contact. That's terrible. I'm not even gonna tell you who they are. Who should pay while going out to eat? The famous question. Me personally. I want y'all to understand this. Me personally. I'm just the type of person, I grew up seeing my dad pay for my mom for a lot of things, like open the door for him. Like I grew up in like that's how I was raised. So it's like, even if a girl asks me on a date, I'm going to want to pay. But like, this is how I usually do it. Like if we're going on a date and say we go to like Dave and Buster's, the movies, and then somewhere to eat, like we can split it, right? So it's like, I can pay for the Dave and Buster's, you pay for the movie, and then I'll pay for the food afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like you can split it up like that. That way no one feels like taken advantage of or like something like that. So that's a simple way to do it. What is your type? People ask me this question all the time. I don't have a type. My family might say otherwise, but don't listen to them. I don't have a type. Personality, like I said, is a big thing to me. Like if you're attractive, like, but there's not a race I think is more attractive than the other. Is it okay for a 13-year-old girl to date a 17-year-old guy? I don't know if you asked that question because that's the situation you're in right now. Or is the situation you're in right now and you're watching this? Please tell your parents and then call the cops on them. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But like, no, you should not be talking to him at all. No, red flag. Pickup lines or serenading? If a girl could serenade me, that means singing, right? Bro, if you can sing to me, there's nothing more romantic than me blasting Hamilton or Dear Evan Hansen or High School Musical in the car and the girl beside me can sing. Like we'll have a Troy and Gabriella moment. Like, bro, that's hot. Girls that can sing and dance, you're gonna make me fall in love. Like, cause I grew up watching High School Musical and like all that stuff, which gave me a false hope of relationship, mind you. I think it led a lot of us to be hopeless romantics. Like, I'm gonna be singing karaoke one day, then like Gabriella's going to show up and be like, does that ever happen to y'all? Like, I'll literally go to the grocery store and be like, I'm going to find my wife in here. Like, cause like the first girl I bumped into my age, I'm like, is she the one? Like, I feel like Joe from You. Whoa, that's a bad comparison. But you know, like that voice in his head, he's like, is she the one? Will this be the time that I finally find my true love? Like, you know, like that type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of vibes. Not Joe from You. He's a bad person, but like, you know what I mean. Tall or short people? This is a great question. I am 5'7". I don't have room to judge. So if you were 6 foot, I could climb trees. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very confident male. If you're 6 foot and we show up to a party together, guess what? You're mine. Like, you could wear heels, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I care that you're taller than me? And on the other hand, like, of course I don't care that you're shorter than me. I really don't care about your height. I think those are all the questions. So I hope I answered to the best of my ability. Don't judge me for my answers. Like I said, all my answers, my personal opinion. If you're looking to find love, make sure you go hit me up in my DMs. Or make sure you come follow me on Twitch to get to know me more. Twitch is twitch.tv/NoahJWood. I'm also on Fanhouse. Make sure you hit that up as well. Links will be at the description of this video. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will be your virtual boyfriend for the day. I love all of you guys. Until next time, peace out. Also, there's these videos right here that y'all can click to watch. So if you're still watching, click a video. I'll wait. Have you clicked a video yet? Please, click a video. I'm waiting. Click a video. Click a video.